We have another Nukes Top 5 video for you today, except for this one's a Nukes Top 10 video. He decided to stretch it out, double it, and now we got 10 ghost videos. So this is going to be a long one. Make sure to grab some popcorn,
and let's go.
Nukes Top 5. Love his channel, link description below. Let's go.
This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers.
Nobody's
He calls
home.
out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is
That's
open.
very creepy.
Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio.
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 We're chilling.
Toño, soy yo. Javier.
Oh,
Puta madre. ¡Ey! Loco! Soy Javier, boludo.
versus slamming you want to leave. Might want to leave, my guy.
¿Qué, loco, sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos, salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
It's a little creepy. Use your foot. Kick the door down.
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police.
Yes.
But
Good
just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare.
Okay.
Did you see it?
I
A door swings open by
saw that.
itself, and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door, 7 feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the
that's
house,
sad.
just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
My goodness.
Esta es la pieza. Mierda. La laucha. Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. ¡Qué mierda! La linterna.
I shouldn't have went back, my guy.
Mierda.
What is with the square? Oh,
¡Eh! ¿Quién es? ¿Quién anda ahí? Mierda. Concha de su madre. La puta que parió.
oh, might want to get out of that house again. That's creepy. That is really
¡Hola!
creepy.
¿Qué mierda anda ahí la concha de su madre? ¡Eh!
Whoa. Get out of that house, my guy.
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside.
That video was very unsettling. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. You think that the ghost murdered his friend? Or is his friend the ghost?
Without history. A family living in Kansas City, Missouri are away from home one night when their Nest security camera captures something truly bizarre. A shadow-like figure about the height of a child can be seen moving from the upstairs bedroom. The figure doesn't appear to walk or run, but rather float at a high speed before it just disappears
That
into
escalated
thin
quickly.
air. A small childlike voice can be heard calling out, "Help." The family has never experienced anything paranormal before, so they have no idea just what this could be. The house was
Creepy,
only
that's
built
what that'd be.
15 years ago, and they've searched online, but they can't find any strange history about the house or land. So just
I don't know if it's just me, but I find that kid ghosts, like ghosts of children, are much scarier than adult ghosts. I don't know. If you guys feel the same, let me know down below.
what is this? Let me know what you think.
Exactly.
Uninvited Guest. A family on Rote Island in Indonesia are gathered to celebrate a birthday when one of the guests captures something truly chilling on camera.
What they do? What they capture?
Semua suara kok. Harus ada surat. BRL.
Whoa! Did you guys see that?
A strange uninvited guest can be seen looking into the window, watching the family as they celebrate. Now, without a source, we'll never know exactly what's going on here. So, tell me what you
Oh,
think.
that's creepy.
BRL.
Whether that's a ghost or not, that is still creepy. Very creepy. That's why you always close your windows at night. Always. You don't need somebody or something staring in like that. That's especially like right behind children. That crap. Like, yeah. See, it's got me so wound up I can't even speak words. English be hard, yo.
Cave Crisis. Alex Cantrell from the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas. But the cave is partially submerged in water,
Oh.
making it very difficult to enter and explore. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is not exactly anything paranormal.
Okay.
But it is very scary and 100% real.
Really?
It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic. Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, No one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do
What he
not
said.
attempt to do this yourself. Alright, so Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
Alright, who's got the oxygen meter? I don't see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now? So people won't be mad at me? So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Handy
Yeah.
little
We
thing
got
that you
the
got
Action Adventure twins here helping us out. Because you guys were like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels,
Breathe
huh?
on it a little bit.
Danger,
Danger,
danger.
danger.
And it's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think
better
it's
be.
gonna work too well if like the little intakes
Yeah,
get
that
clogged
makes
with
sense.
water.
It's gonna be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
Alright guys, we have made it out to the cave that's on the demolition ranch. Or off the ranch.
Wait, is it beeping already?
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told you.
So, you know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate read. Probably not accurate.
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might. Get into it.
They're pretty ballsy. We're pretty stupid, one of the two.
Already an endeavor. A lot further. We're not even close.
That's why it becomes smaller and smaller.
As they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is when the exploration goes horribly wrong.
Really hard to keep my head. Well, this is where we're at right now. Yeah, this is intense.
I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah,
That makes me
heard that yet.
I couldn't do that.
Good, because I was scared in here, and I'm like, what if these things just come in and they're like, oh, it's a piece of cake. Let's climb it.
Yeah. No, this is a little rough.
Yeah.
I feel the rope on my foot. So much water in my ears. Yeah, same. Oh man.
Water in my eyes.
Snorkel would be nice right about now. Yeah. I got so much water in my nose. Good times. Good times. What? Yeah, don't look for him. Does it really go further? Is he under?
Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that.
I can just barely hear right here. So loud. This is the waiting area. Are you going, Jacob?
Oh, he just bailed.
Oh,
Oh my God! I'm coming out! Alright, we'll back it out. Back it out, come on out. Holy crap! You okay? You look like a shark was got. Did you like shove me over the water? I'm sorry, Alex!
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob is a little further ahead in a part of the cave that is so submerged that there's barely room to breathe. As he ducks under the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can, but he slams into Alex, dragging him underwater too. Luckily, the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal. And I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel gave me the heebie-jeebies.
no ghost in that video, but I could never do that. I don't have claustrophobia or anything, but there's just something about like being that far under with that water just like right here. No siree, not gonna happen.
under the bed. In another creepy video shared to TikTok without a source, a man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
It's a monster under the bed.
Se escucha algo debajo de la cama.
Whoa!
The man looks under his bed but sees nothing that could explain the mysterious thumping. But then a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed, and the video cuts. Now, I'm in no way claiming that this video is real, but it is definitely very creepy. And real or not, I'll leave that for you to decide.
You know how they always say new fear unlocked? Well, this is old fear unlocked. Because, you know, when we're kids, we always was afraid of things under the bed. Then we grow older and it's not so scary anymore. But now it's scary again. Old fear unlocked.
The haunted USS Salem. Seth Borden from the YouTube channel Seth and Chase, Josh from Exploring with Josh, and paranormal investigators Steve and Dylan from Haunted Nights joined together as they set out to investigate the many reports of paranormal encounters on board the historic Navy cruiser, the USS Salem. Although the USS Salem was never involved in any military combat, it was often used as an emergency relief ship and gave medical aid to horribly injured victims, both civilians and Navy crewmen. It is said that up to 400 people have died on the USS Salem throughout the years, including men, women, and children. Today, the Grand Historic Ship is preserved as a museum in Quincy, Massachusetts. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen or heard paranormal activity while on board the ship. The ship's caretaker, Don, explains to the group of investigators that one very active spirit on the USS Salem is that of an older sailor who they refer to as Chief.
And this is, I think, where the chief hangs out.
You think the chief is here?
Well, I think the chief hangs out in here.
In the kitchen?
Okay. So you would say that like chief is the authoritative figure?
I would say the chief is the guardian of the ship. The chief is the man who is concerned with people disrespecting the ship and things of that nature. And when the pandemic first started and I started working at home, my hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
The guys decide to do an EVP session to try to communicate with the ghost known as the Chief. The recorder captures some very disturbing responses.
Can you speak into this device in my hand with the blinking red light? That's what I just killed right after I just got holding it.
We are a what?
We are something. Clear as day.
Yeah.
That's so vocal, too. Yeah. Dude, we are.
We are crazy as ever.
What is that last word?
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah. We are.
We are alive. We are something.
Do we just sit there and try it one more time?
Yeah.
Because
now we've heard them, we can tell them that we can hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
let's
right
bring it
there.
back. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. We heard you say we are something. We can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself? We are what?
Can the chief come down here and talk to us?
Chief, if you're here watching us, can you tell us your name? Oh my god, I did it again.
Bro, I don't even want to film like if this is
Every question.
I think it can get off from that.
Oh my god.
No, bro, I don't want to film.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got some.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just gotta show you this. I'm never one to like show off evidence to like people until like we leave, but like I just want to show you this.
Yeah, we want like the raw reaction to this.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
You've heard them get pissed off like this before?
The group believes that they might have made contact with the entity known as the Chief, and it seems that they have really pissed him off.
He sounds like
Next, they investigate the mess hall, a large room that is said to be where the Chief appears the most. Using an Ovilus device and an EVP recorder, the group questions the spirits that haunt the ship. And this is when things get downright creepy.
Who's following us here?
And why are you screaming?
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
That's way worse. Some touch it.
My hair just got touched. I literally just felt my hair get
He said every time he came out here, he got his hair pulled when he had long hair.
My hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
If you saw it on camera, but I felt it. Holy shit.
That one might have got it.
Yeah, we'll mind you.
Oh, good point. Flashlight's on.
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
Just like what happened to the ship's caretaker Don, something seems to touch Seth's hair. But
it moved
that's
just
not
slightly,
all
it
they
looked like.
captured. Now, before this next clip, it should be mentioned that the ghost of a young girl and her mother are also said to haunt the USS Salem. When the explorers review their footage, it seems like they might have encountered one of these spirits without even knowing.
Maybe we should...
Alice.
Alice?
Alice.
A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Did you see it? If you watch closely, you can see a figure that looks like a girl in a long skirt walking in the background.
Very, very faint.
Alice?
Alice.
A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
I don't
Alice?
really see anything.
Name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
So did the group make contact with the chief? Or, well, did the chief make contact with Seth? And is this the ghost of one of the women who haunt the ship? I leave it up to you to decide.
Hard to tell.
You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channels Seth and Chase, Exploring with Josh, and Haunted Nights. The Waiting Room.
That ship must have all kinds of spirits on it. Alice seems a little bit nicer than the chief, though. The chief is a very, very angry guy.
Trixie Joy Velasco from Davao, Philippines is in the hospital giving birth to her daughter, while her fiancé Dave is waiting in an empty hospital ward nearby. While waiting, he sees something that sends a chill down his spine.
Oh, there's feet. What the?
There's no one in the room, but as Dave looks under the bed, two legs can be seen standing at the other side of the room. He looks up, and again, there's no one there. Dave is pretty freaked out.
Yeah.
So did he accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? Or just who or what do these legs belong to?
Be like a pair of prosthetics or something, just standing there. Since they're only like probably knee high, that's why they're not going above the bed. But that is still very creepy if that's not what that is. That would be very, very creepy.
Lorelai Gonzalez from La Paz, Uruguay says that the 10-year-old daughter of one of her family members recorded a very creepy video while she was playing in her bedroom. The young girl is proudly showing off her brand new kitchen playset to the camera when suddenly she gets the scare of a lifetime.
Don't tell me that doll is gonna move.
Tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio, no sé si lo mostré al principio, y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tener, se me está cayendo todo. Perdón, se me está cayendo todo. Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales. Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita.
Whoa.
Como fucsia.
You guys see it?
Huevo. ¿Sí?
Bet you seen that.
A creepy little doll seems to push over a plastic cup. The girl is a little confused but shrugs it off and continues showing her playset. Then the doll's arm lifts up and falls back down all on its own. The girl makes a run for it, flipping her camera and yelling for mama. According to Lorelai, the video was recorded years ago and the girl is now 14 years old. But she is still freaked out by this whole incident.
I don't blame her.
They have no idea how the doll could have moved by itself, so this creepy recording remains a mystery to this day.
¿Sí?
Off the wall.
You could definitely tell that scared the crap out of her. She took off. And I don't blame her. I hope she burned that thing. Burn all those bad spirits that would be inside that doll.
Wall. 6 months ago, Reddit user AMRV5 moved into an old apartment along with her 2 roommates. Since then, posters, pictures, and basically anything they hang on their walls will frequently just fall to the floor for unknown reasons.
You better nails.
This has happened so often that the 3 roommates are starting to get a bit freaked out. One night, Reddit user AMRV5 is all alone in her apartment. Something happens that is truly bizarre.
Oh, that's moving too.
What the?
A picture frame on the wall rocks back and forth on its own. Then the desk chair slowly moves to face her. The video cuts out there because Reddit user AMRV5 is so terrified that she hurries off to the kitchen to wait for her roommates to come home.
I don't blame her.
Now, after posting her video to Reddit, shocked viewers ask if there might be a more logical explanation. For example, maybe the air vent above the picture is simply causing a draft. So AMRV5 explains that her thermostat is set to turn the heat on at around 4 p.m. every day, and that this could possibly cause an air current. So the next day, just before 4 p.m., she grabs her phone and records the vent.
This is our vent test.
Vent doesn't even look like
We have
it's...
about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're gonna see if that does anything to move the picture frame.
Nothing? What the heck? Ghost trying to steal her boots. You know, some command strips would fix that problem.
Not come on yet.
While waiting for the heat to come on, there's a loud bang at the door. When AMRV5 goes to check it out, she finds that a shoe has fallen down the steps. But then, another loud bang, this time from inside her apartment. She hurries back in and finds that the picture frame has fallen completely off the wall. So what do you think is going on here? Could Reddit user AMRV5's apartment actually be haunted? I leave it up to you to decide.
I don't know about that one. It's hard to explain the chair rotating unless someone's like hiding a little bit off screen, being able to, you know, move it. But it's just kind of plot convenient that she would go out to the hallway and then all of a sudden the picture drop out of frame. But it's very possible that there could be a ghost there too. Like I said though, command strips would fix that falling off the wall thing, because they'd just be velcroed on there.
Bad vibes. Popular Czech ghost hunter Danny Threeman from the YouTube channel TV Twix and his friend Dominic set out to investigate an old abandoned laboratory in the Czech Republic.
Okay.
The building is a source of controversy and tragedy, as unsuspecting employees of the laboratory were forced to undergo horrible experiments to test and study dangerous chemicals. In some cases, these chemicals were fatal. Now, years later, locals claim that the spirit of one of these employees still haunts the building, still afraid and still angry.
Is that the ghost?
It's around 4 a.m. when Danny and Dominic find a room with a single bed frame, possibly a bed that belonged to one of the lab employees. They activate their REM pod device and quickly realize that something is not quite right.
Já to zkusím položit na tu postel, víš co? Kámo, čekuj, ta postel vibruje, kde byl. Je to vidět? Ona se hejbe, kámo. Kámo, ten přístroj se úplně zbláznil, vole. A ono, kámo, vibruje celý ten rošt s tím přístrojem.
Yes.
Why is the bed moving? Oh!
Kámo, děláš si
Kámo, ta postel se hejbla. Lidi víte to tam vzadu.
Ty píčo.
To volíme rovně, že jo?
Kámo, ona šla ke mně, vole.
Kámo.
Kámo. Ty krávo, OK, děkujem za znamení. Takže víme, že jsi tady s náma. Máme odejít z této místnosti pryč a nechat ti tvůj klid a znovu projevit.
And it moves the second time.
Ty krávo, to si děláš prdel.
It's pretty calm.
OK, děkujeme za znamení. My tedy tuto místnost opustíme. Necháme tě tady v klidu, nebudeme se ptát na další dotazy. Nevíme, kámo, co se tomu dotyčnému stalo, proč je tady. A jdeme odsaď do prdele, kámo. Ty píto! Kámo, to si děláš prdel, vole.
Kámo.
To šlo po mně, kde byl, kámo. Ty krávo, kámo, sedem na to. Sedem na to.
Yeah, you should leave.
The bed frame seems to vibrate, triggering the REM pod device. Then the bed suddenly moves toward Danny. The two investigators stay calm, but when the bed aggressively slides across the room, they just get out of there. After gathering their courage, they decide to investigate the building's laboratory. This lab was the site of many horrible experiments and tests that were conducted on the building's employees. Danny starts to ask questions to try to get a response from the paranormal presence in the building. For around 20 minutes or so, nothing much happens. But then things take a terrifying turn.
Jsi tu s námi, je tady nějaká duše, která by se chtěla projevit na nějakém z těch přístrojů. Jsme tady jenom kvůli vám, abyste nám ukázali, tu jste, a pak se samozřejmě zeptáme na nějaké otázky, proč tu jste. Ale jako upřímně nevím, přijeme, že už tady jsme asi 15-20 minut. Přístroje, zatím nic. Trošku jsme to tady přeorganizovali, aby tady byla lepší energie, ale...
Kámo, viděl jsi to?
Co?
Čum?
Oh, it is moving by itself.
Je to vidět na tom videu, nebo ne?
Ne.
Lidi.
Kámo, asi jo. Já nevím, kámo.
A čum, já jakoby, když to jako se zkusíme jako ustabilizovat, tak stejně se to jakoby trošičku jakoby hejbe, víš? Všim se z toho? Víš?
Jako ale vítr tady, kámo se to. Kámo.
To byla ta židla.
Yeah, they don't want you in there either.
Kámo, co si to do s náma hraje, vole. Projev se nám, jestli si tady, dotkni se těch přístrojů, zkus něco s něčím pohnout, něco posunout. Kámo, ta židle zase, vole.
Kámo. Hej, já bych si s tím dal...
Kámo, já bych šel do toho radši dál, vole,
já
víš
taky,
co?
vole.
Kámo, čekuj. Já jste vidět lidi, a ta židle se fucking klá, kde byl.
Jde to vidět, kámo.
Kámo, ven tu kameru a natoč to zblízka.
Já to přiblížím, kámo.
Nebo vidět, že fakt nikdo nic s ničím neděláme. Kámo, to je nějaký loophole, nebo...
Já nechápu, jako, jak si to může takhle hrát.
Kámo, víš, to je divně jak syně, že jste tady hnuli věci, ale ty přístroje nic, vole, že?
A metal chain swings back and forth by itself. A chair moves and vibrates much like the bed frame they discovered earlier. But did you see it?
No.
Most terrifying of all, the strange translucent figure of a woman in a dress seems to walk across the hallway.
I did not even notice that.
The TV Twix team doesn't realize what their camera has captured, and even though they're freaked out by the bizarre movement of the chair, they continue to investigate, moving to a new location with an absolutely gruesome past. The incubator room.
That just sounds
According to
terrible.
local legend, a man was tied up and tortured to death in the back of this room. As Danny is telling the story, things start to get weird.
Tím, že vlastně ho přivázali, lynčovali jako svině, tamhle v tom zadním inkubátoru ho prostě normálně zavřeli, jo.
Kámo,
No, to je možná ta duše, protože když jsem o tom zrovna mluvil, jakože ho zavřeli, tak se nám to projevilo, jakože asi ano.
Ty vole. Kámo.
Kámo, ty dveře toho inkubátoru, jak kde byl?
Nevíte to?
To si děláš prdel.
Kámo,
ten přístroj furt jede ten rempot. To si děláš prdel. Kámo, co se to tady děje, ty vole?
Co bylo?
Kámo, nevím, mně přijde, vole, že ten rempot jakoby furt zvyšoval teplotu. Vzadu mi přijde, že se hejbe, kámo, to lano, vole. Vlastně mi to zdá.
Kámo, se taky...
Já nevím, možná už mám, kámo, fakt halucinace.
Ne, fakt kámo se hejbe asi, ale...
Myslíš?
Not even concerned about that door.
Ty dveře, kámo.
Počkej, vole.
Kámo, to si děláš pryč odsaď. Já zkusím, vole, z toho equipu ještě vyndat jeden vlastně jiný přístroj.
Kámo! Hej, kámo, já už jdu do prdele.
Ta židle se pohla teď, viděl jsi to?
Jo, viděl jsem to, kámo.
Ty
hej, já už jdu do
kámo,
prdele.
ser na to.
A ty dveře ještě,
Jedu
kámo.
ten přístroj,
Jdu to,
vole.
kámo. Hej.
Kámo, jdeme do prdele, odsaď do píči, vole!
Kámo, vole.
Ty si děláš prdel, kámo, se nám ještě v životě nepodařilo zachytit tohle.
The TV Twix guys have had enough. The two investigators grab their equipment and just head home.
Good choice.
So did Danny and Dominic capture proof of the paranormal?
Very good choice.
Could this be the spirit of one of the employees that suffered horrible experiments here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
There was a lot of ghost occurrences that happened in that video. That's kind of crazy. Beds moving. They captured a ghost walking across there. That's just nuts. How they stayed in that place so long is beyond me. I would have been gone a long time ago. I would have probably actually never even stepped foot in that place. Nope. Can't make me. Nope.
The ghost in the garage. This next creepy video was reposted to the internet without a source. Allegedly, a woman named Sarah is recording a video after she notices strange activity inside her neighbor's garage. What makes the footage so creepy is that her neighbors are not home.
Ew.
They're away on vacation, leaving both their home and garage completely empty. This is the video.
That is creepy. If they're not home. It looks like something's racing back and forth. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's chilling.
A light flickers and something seems to quickly race back and forth inside the garage. Whatever it is then stops and peeks out at her, staring right at Sarah before quickly disappearing out of sight. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know exactly what's going on here. But whatever this is, moves at a speed that's just a little too fast for a normal human being. So what do you think this is?
A ghost? Duh.
Let me know.
That last one, that ghost's just in there playing around. That's all he's doing. He's running back and forth, playing tag with himself or something. That is very creepy, especially since they're not home. I don't know. Would you tell your neighbors if something like that was going on? Or would you just let them find out for themselves? But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to check out Nuke, of course. You probably know him before you know me anyway. It's fun. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Stay casual, and I'm out.